We're going to play more college football. It'll be fun. Last time we beat Arkansas State. Trying to pull away in the Sun Belt West. Get the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Maybe get ranked. Maybe play for a national title. Who knows?
Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Troy Trojans, taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Let's go.
The Monarchs will kick it away to start.
Okay, let's go.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Troy's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to do it on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Crowder.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Old Dominion's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And the Monarchs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass.
There it is.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The give to the tailback. Got the first down. Looking for more.
Finally.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge.
There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Bully ball on 3rd and short.
Okay.
And the Trojans pick up the first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
They're going to ride this running back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So,
and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Troy. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here we go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
The Monarchs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Roach. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You gotta be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Makes the catch. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Maryland now.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Pushes ahead. Into
Touchdown.
the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Central Michigan is going to walk off the field there in Mount Pleasant with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Speeding down the left side. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Monarchs.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway.
Nope. Don't come out. Don't do not.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense.
Let's go.
Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Inside zone.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
I like it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Crowder. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
End zone.
Right back to the well. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Okay.
Turning on the Jets. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Butler. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's loose. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Old Dominion. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot, and now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They go to the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Crowder. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Higgins. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide
open spaces. He now has 106 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And the Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's the handoff. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Nice move to keep running. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Back to pass. Dances away. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Wide open downfield. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Yeah, they did not run the ball.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Sack him. Good.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll take a shot. Touchdown!
Oh my God.
They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Okay, this is...
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Crowder. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? That's caught. It's Thomas.
Out of bounds.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
This time he's got his man. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
I gotta get
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Connor.
Nope.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep.
Somebody give me a miracle.
It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaking. And if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football.
And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
We need to stop. We need to stop. It's a monotony.
He'll throw on 3rd down.
Bruh.
Gets it out quickly. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Tempo and overdrive.
And that wasn't easy. Hitch route on 3rd down with tight coverage. The receiver doing a great job shielding the defender away from him, catching it and getting the first.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. The Monarchs are flying down the field.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long.
Mug it.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Oh, gosh.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is stopped. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That conversion sets a tone, but that's also really part of their MO. They're going to go for it on fourth and short.
Yeah, it's a bot.
Looking deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Handoff from the shotgun. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is good. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem. And QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
Wants to fire on second down.
Oh my gosh.
In the middle, it's Thomas.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle, he feels
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The short hands, it's blocked. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Give the ball to 20. Let's
and the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Using the quick game. Oh, what a move to get open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to it. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense.
Oh, a lot of space. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It's a seam wide open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Slice on there.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
Oh, my God. Sir, yes.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Finds the tight end. It's a running room. And he is brought down. But what a move put on that first defender. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Monarchs. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Crowder. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here comes the hurry up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
He wants to throw it again. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king.
Touchdown, Troy! And they take it in for 6 more points. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And an play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Play action on first down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. They knock him down finally, but, boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Monarchs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Leaves it with the back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got a man. It's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Taylor. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On target to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. After that last pickup, in field goal range, but still time to go for the win. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Back to pass, it's Crowder. He's got it on the move. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Yes. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Trojans. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
I'm going to be happy to get out of here with a win if I don't move from stupid in these next 6 seconds.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Give me prevent.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Now adjusting. Across the 25, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task.
Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, I've already set those records, so every time I set them, it's going to be done. Oh my gosh. That was a lot more stressful than it needed to be. I still ain't ranked. What the heck? Let's try to Alright, let's go. Can I open up anything? Alright, so I'm going to stop this for YouTube and